just a scratch. Here is your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. Longtime UFC veteran, Dan the Hangman Hooker, at times too tough for his own good, breaks his arm in the win over Jalen Turner. I would argue that was one of the best fights of all of 2023. But the man has such an appetite for training in mixed martial arts that he got back in the gym too quickly. As such, re-broke the arm. Now a picture of health. Dan Hooker back on the proving ground. Remains to be seen as to whether or not he can get to a title fight. But tonight should be a good lens into the possibility that he could become the best in the world at some point down the line. All right, so here he is, the human highlight film with respect to Dominic Wilkins in MMA. That is Justin Geigy, former UFC interim lightweight champion, and man, he is must-see television. I'm not sure any fighter really has that type of relationship with the fan base in terms of instant electricity like Justin Geigy.
I mean, Justin Geigy has a magnetic appeal to people watching fights because you know that you're going to see a guy that goes out there and lays it all out on the line. But in tonight's fight, he has an opponent that's willing to do the same thing. Maybe not as well known, but a guy that is willing and wants to engage in the tough fight. And when that happens, we may be in line for another Justin Geigy, Michael Chandler fight, which we all love.
Oh, yeah. And Geigy does believe a win tonight is going to put him exactly where he needs to be. But, of course, easier said than done against this also elite competition. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Justin the Highlight Geigy.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight.
Let's do it.
All right, so here is the former UFC interim lightweight champion, Justin Geigy, as we get this early round underway. He believes he has a decided striking advantage in this matchup, and even though he can counter with the best of he's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Geigy with a cracking right. Right hook to the head blocked. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
Well-placed kick there by Geigy. Oh, that's a big connection for Justin Geigy, and really just loves being in that octagon. I'm not sure anybody loves fight night as much as Geigy.
People don't enjoy being in someone's face, getting punched and landing punches as much as Justin Geigy. He's right where he wants to be.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that kick. Oh, nice leg kick.
Useful strike there. The hook is clean.
Distance management 101. Another punch lands.
straight punch there again. Been there all night.
And everything's landing with so much power.
And doing work with the jab.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? He's brutalizing him with the power. This fight is close to being done.
Oh, there's that kick, and it lands. Going for the finish. All right, so as usual, Justin Geiджi battering and butchering an opponent here tonight. I'm not sure any fighter in UFC history has been able to effectively combine entertainment with high-level success as well as Justin Geiджi.
I mean, that is a very good statement and a very true statement. When Justin Geiджi is on his game, he can really make his opponents, some of the best fighters in the world, look like they're lost.
Yeah.
His striking with the hands, his leg kicking, and his toughness is what usually allows for him to win fights, and tonight, he has shown once again.
Oh, that's a seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, so that horn signifies the end of the round. Hooker's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
All right, round two. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh! Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step. It's getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry this so bad.
Beautiful diving strike lands. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Hooker. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Hooker. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Geiджi's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, Geiджi's right back to the full mount. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
10 seconds to go in the round. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Look at him chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every pass. Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got
right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. Now he's back up.
So far, oh, he's wobbled now. Just over big. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 53 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Justin, the Highlight Geiджи.
All right, Justin Geiджi, your winner by TKO here tonight. You heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and man, this dude just is non-stop, and the cardio base allows him to realize success with this style.
Well, it seems like he's going to empty the gas tank.